Well, hello, my Wednesday night crew. I'm Elliot Bright, and this is the Gaily News. It's August 12th. Quick hit. A Florida gay candidate got hit with fake HIV smear texts. LGBTQ plus Democrats scored primary wins. An Illinois MAGA candidate shared a stage with a child rapist and hate pastors. Slovakia refused to register a gay couple's marriage. And Galway Pride lit up the Irish streets. Let's dig in. We start in South Florida, where the political dirty tricks got especially ugly. State Senator Chevron Jones, Florida's first openly gay black state senator, is running in the Democratic primary for the open 24th Congressional District. On Tuesday, voters across the district started receiving text messages that claimed Jones is HIV positive and that he was turned away from donating blood for that reason. The texts even pretended to come from Equality Florida, the LGBTQ advocacy group that has actually endorsed him. Almost none of it was true. Jones does not have HIV. The 2020 news story the message is linked to was about the old federal blood donation ban on gay and bisexual men, a policy that has since been changed, and had nothing to do with any diagnosis. Equality Florida immediately called the texts a fraudulent, illegal attack that weaponizes HIV stigma and anti-gay tropes. Jones responded with clear-eyed fury, refusing to defend himself in a way that would further stigmatize people living with HIV. Other candidates in the race, including Kendrick Meek and Miami-Dade Mayor Daniela Levine Cava, all condemned the messages as cowardly and homophobic. Across the country, Tuesday's primaries delivered a mixed but mostly encouraging night for LGBTQ+ candidates. Several openly queer Democrats notched strong wins or advances in state and local races. The big national disappointment was Progressive Representative Angie Craig, who lost her bid for a Senate seat. Still, the overall pattern showed that queer candidates continue to compete and win in Democratic primaries, even in a tough political climate. Visibility at the ballot box remains one of the clearest measures of progress, and Tuesday offered more proof that voters are willing to send LGBTQ+ people to the next level of government. In Illinois, the company you keep still says a lot. Anti-LGBTQ+ gubernatorial candidate Darren Bailey appeared at a Christian conference that also featured speakers with deeply troubling records, including individuals linked to child sexual abuse convictions and known hate pastors. Bailey has been clear about his views. He believes schools should teach that marriage is only for straight couples. Sharing a stage with that particular mix of speakers underlines the alliances some far-right candidates are willing to make in the name of family values. The optics are as ugly as the politics. Now overseas. In Slovakia, a gay couple just ran into a hard political wall. Ivan Novotny and Metod Spacek applied 8 months ago to have their marriage, performed abroad, registered with the Special Registry Office. On Monday, they received a rejection letter that didn't even come from the registry staff. It came directly from Interior Minister Matusz Shutai Eshtok. The couple alleges that Prime Minister Robert Fico personally visited the registry office in June and ordered the refusal, citing a 2025 constitutional amendment that defines marriage strictly as between a man and a woman and also bars same-sex couples from adopting. Public prosecutor Maroš Zelinka tried to intervene on the couple's behalf. It didn't matter. The rejection was declared final. The European Commission is watching closely because the Court of Justice of the European Union has already ruled that member states must recognize same-sex marriages legally performed in other EU countries. Slovakia is choosing defiance. The couple has said they will keep fighting and has urged other queer people not to leave the country in the face of intimidation. Finally, a brighter note from Ireland. Galway Pride took over the streets this past weekend. The Galway girls, gays, and theys turned out in force for a joyful, unapologetic celebration of the queer Irish experience. Photos from the day show color, music, and community energy that refuse to be small. In a week full of political attacks and legal refusals, the simple act of taking up public space and celebrating still carries power. That's the landscape on this Wednesday. A gay candidate smeared with HIV lies in Florida. Queer Democrats winning races. An Illinois candidate sharing a stage with the worst kind of company. Slovakia slamming the door on a married gay couple. And Galway Pride reminding everyone that joy is still resistance. The fights keep coming. So do the people who refuse to back down. Thank you for spending this time with the Gaily News. I'm Elliot Bright. Come back tomorrow. Same energy, fresh headlines. Stay fierce.